Today, we're embarking on a journey to a land that's not just a country, but a living, breathing bridge between worlds. A place where continents collide, empires have risen and fallen, and history is etched into every single stone. We're talking about Turkey. Imagine standing in one city with one foot in Europe and the other in Asia. That's the reality in Istanbul, the heart of Turkey. This unique geographical position isn't just a fun fact. It's the very soul of the nation. It has shaped its identity, its culture, and its destiny for millennia. Turkey is a land of incredible contrasts. You can be sunbathing on a Mediterranean beach in the morning and exploring snow-capped mountains in the afternoon. You can wander through a bustling, modern metropolis and then, just a short drive away, find yourself in a quiet village where life moves at a pace unchanged for centuries. This incredible diversity is the direct result of its history as a crossroads. Long before we had global trade routes and the internet, this land was the superhighway of the ancient world. Ideas, armies, goods, and people have flowed through here for thousands of years, each leaving an indelible mark. Let's turn back the clock, way back. We're talking about the Bronze Age, with the rise of the mighty Hittite Empire. Based in the heart of Anatolia, the central part of modern-day Turkey. The Hittites were a major power in the ancient Near East. They were rivals to the Egyptians, innovators in law and governance, and pioneers of ironworking. When you visit sites like Hattusa, their ancient capital, you're not just looking at ruins. You're walking in the footsteps of a civilization that shaped the very course of human history. They signed the world's first known peace treaty, the Treaty of Kadesh, with the Egyptians. Think about that. The concept of international diplomacy has roots right here. But the story doesn't stop there. As the Hittites faded, new players entered the stage. The Ionian Greeks colonized the beautiful Aegean coast, founding legendary cities like Ephesus and Miletus. These weren't just backwater towns. They were epicenters of philosophy, science, and art. The foundations of Western thought were laid here. Thales, one of the first philosophers, hailed from Miletus. Heraclitus pondered the nature of existence in Ephesus. The famous Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, stood as a testament to their incredible artistry and devotion. When you walk down the marble streets of Ephesus today, you can almost hear the echoes of chariot wheels and the debates of philosophers in the agora. Then came the Romans. With their unparalleled engineering and military might, they absorbed Anatolia into their vast empire. They built roads, aqueducts, theaters, and temples, many of which are still standing in remarkably good condition. Cities like Hierapolis, with its stunning white travertine terraces and ancient thermal baths, showcase the Roman genius for combining practicality with luxury. They recognized the strategic importance of this land, making it a vital province that supplied the empire with grain, resources, and soldiers. The Roman influence is everywhere, a layer of history built upon the Greek and Hittite foundations. As the Roman Empire split, this land became the heart of the Eastern Roman Empire, which we now know as the Byzantine Empire. Its capital, Constantinople, now Istanbul, was the largest and wealthiest city in Europe for nearly 1,000 years. It was the center of Orthodox Christianity, a bastion of classical knowledge, and a beacon of civilization while much of Western Europe was in the Dark Ages. The Hagia Sophia, with its revolutionary, massive dome, was the architectural marvel of its time. It symbolized the power, faith, and artistic genius of the Byzantines. For centuries, this city was the coveted prize of the known world, a fortress that seemed unconquerable. But all empires eventually face new challengers. From the east came the Seljuk Turks, nomadic warriors who converted to Islam and swept across Central Asia into Anatolia. Their victory at the Battle of Manzikert in 1071 was a turning point. It opened the floodgates for Turkish settlement in the region and began the gradual transformation of Anatolia from a predominantly Greek-speaking Christian land to a Turkish-speaking Muslim one. The Seljuks brought with them their own unique culture, a beautiful fusion of Persian, Arab, and Central Asian traditions. Their intricate tilework, stunning mosques, and caravanserais, roadside inns for travelers on the Silk Road, yet another vibrant layer to Turkey's cultural mosaic. And from the Seljuks rose their successors, a dynasty that would create one of the largest, longest-lasting, and most influential empires in world history, the Ottomans. In 1453, the young Sultan Mehmed, the conqueror, achieved the impossible. He breached the walls of Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire and ushering in a new era. The city was renamed Istanbul and became the magnificent capital of the Ottoman Empire. For over 600 years, the Ottomans ruled a vast territory that stretched from the gates of Vienna to the shores of the Indian Ocean, from North Africa to the Caucasus. The Ottoman period was a golden age of art, architecture, science, and law. The architect Mimar Sinan, contemporary of Michelangelo, designed hundreds of breathtaking mosques, bridges, and palaces, including the stunning Süleymani Mosque in Istanbul. Ottoman calligraphy, ceramics from Iznik, and literature flourished. They created a complex, multi-ethnic, multi-religious society where different communities coexisted. Of course, the 20th century brought profound changes. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed, and from its ashes, a new nation was forged. Led by the visionary leader Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the Republic of Turkey was founded in 1923. Ataturk launched a series of radical reforms to modernize the country, transforming its political, legal, and social systems. He established a secular democracy, replaced the Arabic script with a Latin-based alphabet, and granted women the right to vote. Long before many other Western nations, he steered Turkey decisively towards the West while still honoring its rich, layered past. So, when you visit Turkey today, you are experiencing all of this history at once. It's not confined to museums. It's alive. It's in the call to prayer, echoing from an Ottoman mosque, mingling with the sounds of a streetcar rattling down a modern avenue. It's in the taste of the fouda, delicious fusion of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and Central Asian flavors. A simple dish, like a kebab, has a history that stretches back to the nomadic Turks of the steppes. A cup of Turkish coffee is a ritual inherited from the Ottoman courts. You see this blend of ancient and modern everywhere. Cappadocia. You can wake up early to see hundreds of hot air balloons floating over a surreal landscape of fairy chimneys. Rock formations where early Christians carved churches and homes to hide from persecution. You can explore a subterranean city that once housed thousands of people, and then spend the evening in a luxurious cave hotel with Wi-Fi and all the modern comforts. On the Aegean coast, you can sail a traditional wooden gullet along the same turquoise waters that carried Greek heroes and Roman galleys. You can explore the sunken ruins of ancient cities and then dock in a glamorous marina in a resort town like Bodrum. This is a land of crossroads, a place of conquest and reinvention, but also of incredible continuity. It's a story of constant adaptation and absorption. Each civilization didn't just replace the one before it. It built upon it, creating a cultural DNA that is uniquely, fascinatingly Turkish. Turkey is a story that has been written over thousands of years by countless different hands. And the most exciting part, that story is still unfolding. It's a country that continues to navigate its unique position between East and West, tradition and modernity. It's a dynamic, vibrant, and incredibly welcoming place. Exploring Turkey is like time travel. You're not just a tourist. You're an explorer, peeling back the layers of human history. One ancient city, one magnificent mosque, one delicious meal at a time. It's a journey that engages all your senses and leaves you with a profound appreciation for the incredible tapestry of our shared human story. Thank you so much for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Turkey's incredible history and identity. If you've been to Turkey, I'd love to hear about your favorite historical site or experience in the comments below. And if you haven't been, I hope this has inspired you to add it to your travel list. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome, history lovers and curious minds, to a journey back to the dawn of everything. We're not just exploring a place on a map. We're peeling back the layers of time to a land that has been a cradle, a crossroads, and a battlefield for countless civilizations. This Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, a peninsula that bridges continents and connects millennia. Imagine a world before cities, before writing, before the wheel. Now, picture a place where it all began to change. Anatolia is one of the oldest continuously inhabited regions on our planet. It's here that humanity took one of its most significant leaps forward. The agricultural revolution. More than 10,000 years ago, people in these fertile lands started to domesticate plants and animals. This wasn't just about growing food. It was about laying the foundations for society itself. Settlements grew into villages, and villages into towns. Life was no longer a constant search for sustenance. It was the beginning of community, of culture, of us. One of the most mind-blowing discoveries that completely reshaped our understanding of the past is right here. Göbeklitepe. Dated to around 9600 BC. This is the world's oldest known temple. Hunter-gatherers, people we once thought were simple and nomadic, came together to build these massive, intricately carved stone pillars. What does this mean? It suggests that the drive to worship, to create a shared spiritual space, may have been the very catalyst that encouraged people to settle down in one place, to cooperate on a massive scale, and to develop the skills needed for agriculture. The Göbeklitepe isn't just a collection of old stones. It's a message from our deepest past, telling us that our quest for meaning is as old as humanity itself. From these ancient spiritual beginnings, Anatolia became a furnace where empires were forged. Think of the Hittites, one of the great powers of the ancient world. Around 1600 BC, they established a mighty empire from their capital, Hattusa. They were masters of warfare, pioneers of iron technology, and skilled diplomats. The world's first known international peace treaty, the Treaty of Kaçkars, was signed between the Hittites and the Egyptians. Their cuneiform tablets give us an incredible window into their laws, their myths, and their daily lives. Walking through the ruins of Hattusa today, you can almost hear the rumble of chariots and the whispers of kings planning their next conquest. The Hittites showed the world what a centralized, powerful state could achieve. But history never stands still in Anatolia. New peoples arrived, bringing new ideas and new ambitions. The Phrygians, famous for the legend of King Midas, who turned everything he touched to gold. The Lydians, who are credited with inventing the world's first coins around the 7th century BC, forever changing the nature of trade and commerce. Imagine the shift from bartering goods to using standardized, stamped pieces of precious metal. This innovation
Born in Anatolia, spread across the globe, and became the foundation of modern economics. And then there's a name that resonates through the ages: Troy. But in the 19th century, archaeologists unearthed its ancient walls right here in western Anatolia. The city, with its multiple layers of settlement, tells a story of trade, wealth, and conflict spanning thousands of years. Whether the Trojan War happened exactly as Homer described, with Achilles and Hector and the giant wooden horse, is debated. But the archaeological evidence proves that Troy was a real, powerful city, a strategic gateway between the Aegean and the Black Sea, and a place worth fighting for. The legend and the reality are intertwined, making Troy a timeless symbol of heroism, tragedy, and the enduring power of stories. As we move forward in time, Anatolia becomes a melting pot of cultures. Greek colonies dotted the Aegean coast, bringing with them philosophy, democracy, and art. Cities like Ephesus and Miletus became brilliant centers of learning and commerce in the Hellenistic world. The library of Celsus in Ephesus, with its magnificent facade, stands as a testament to this era's love of knowledge. It was in these bustling coastal cities that thinkers like Thales, the first philosopher, began to ask fundamental questions about the nature of the universe. Then came the Romans. They absorbed Anatolia into their vast empire, building aqueducts, theaters, roads, and temples. They recognized the strategic and economic importance of the region, and under their rule, it flourished. But something else was stirring, a new faith that would change the world forever. Early Christianity found fertile ground in Anatolia. The Apostle Paul traveled extensively throughout the region, establishing some of the first Christian communities. The 7 churches of the Apocalypse mentioned in the book of Revelation are all located here. This brings us to one of the most surreal and beautiful landscapes on Earth, Cappadocia. Formed by volcanic eruptions millions of years ago, the soft rock was sculpted by wind and water into fantastical shapes we call fairy chimneys. But the real magic is hidden beneath the surface. To escape Roman persecution, early Christians carved entire cities underground. These subterranean complexes are marvels of engineering, with living quarters, kitchens, stables, churches, and ventilation shafts, all dug by hand. They could house thousands of people for months at a time. Above ground, they carved beautiful churches and monasteries directly into the rock formations, decorating them with stunning frescoes that still survive today. Cappadocia is a testament to the resilience of faith and the incredible ingenuity of people under pressure. After the Roman Empire split, Anatolia became the heartland of the Eastern Romans, or Byzantine. Its new capital, Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, was strategically placed on the Bosphorus Strait.
bastion of Christianity and a repository of classical, Greek, and Roman knowledge. The magnificent Hagia Sophia, with its revolutionary, massive dome, was the pinnacle of Byzantine architecture, a symbol of divine wisdom that awed all who entered. But the winds of change blew from the east. Turkic tribes migrating from Central Asia began to arrive. In 1071, the Seljuk Turks defeated the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert, opening the floodgates for Turkish settlement in Anatolia. This marked a profound cultural and religious shift. The Seljuks brought with them their own art, architecture, and Islamic faith, creating a unique Turco-Persian culture that blended with the existing Anatolian traditions. Their elegant mosques, madrasas, and caravanserais, roadside inns for traders, still stand across the country. Finally, from a small principality in northwest Anatolia, rose the last great empire to rule this land, the Ottomans. They captured Constantinople in 1453, ending the Byzantine Empire and ushering in a new era. For over 600 years, the Ottoman Empire was a global power, controlling vast territories in Europe, Asia, and Africa. Their capital, Istanbul, became a cosmopolitan hub of art, science, and culture, where mosques stood alongside churches and synagogues. The sultans, like Suleiman the Magnificent, were patrons of the arts, and architects like Mimar Sinan designed masterpieces like the Suleimani Mosque, forever changing the city's skyline. From the first temples of Göbeklitepe to the palaces of the Ottoman sultans, Anatolia's story is humanity's story. It's a land where agriculture began, where the first coins were minted, where legendary wars were fought, where philosophies were born, and where faiths intersected and evolved. It's a place of constant transformation, where every ruin tells a story and every landscape holds a secret. This isn't just one history. It's the foundation of countless histories, a rich and complex tapestry woven over 12,000 years. Anatolia is more than just a bridge between East and West. It is the very bedrock of civilization as we know it. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey through time. If you found this as fascinating as we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the past. Let us know in the comments which part of Anatolia's history amazed you the most. Until next time, keep exploring.
Have you ever wondered what it feels like to walk through time? To stand at the crossroads of empires, where continents collide and history whispers from every corner. For over 1,000 years, this was Constantinople, the dazzling capital of the Byzantine Empire. Its legendary walls, a marvel of engineering, were said to be protected by God himself. They repelled countless armies, standing as a bulwark of Christendom against waves of invaders. Inside, emperors ruled from golden thrones and magnificent churches like the Hagia Sophia reached for the heavens, their domes seemingly floating on a river of light. This was a city of unparalleled wealth, power, and divine mystique. Its very name was synonymous with invincibility. But all empires fall, and in 1453, a new chapter began. The young and ambitious Sultan Mehmed, the conqueror, achieved the impossible. His massive cannons, the likes of which the world had never seen, finally breached the unbreachable walls. The city fell, and a new era was born. Under Ottoman rule, the city transformed once again. Mosques with soaring minarets soon punctuated the skyline, their calls to prayer echoing across the 7 hills. The Sultan's court at Topkapi Palace became a world of its own, a labyrinth of opulent courtyards, lavish chambers, and secret gardens where decisions that shaped nations were made. Istanbul blossomed into a global center for art, science, and commerce. Poets wrote verses inspired by its beauty. Architects designed masterpieces that still take our breath away. And merchants from every corner of the known world filled the bustling lanes of the Grand Bazaar. This wasn't just a political or economic hub. It was a melting pot. Greeks, Armenians, Jews, and people from all over the empire lived and worked side by side, creating a unique cultural tapestry. Each community added its own thread, its own flavor, its own story to the city's ever-growing narrative. On the other, the modern skyline of the business district reaches for the clouds. It's a perfect metaphor for Istanbul, itself a city with its feet firmly planted in history, but its eyes fixed on the future. Let's get lost in the labyrinthine alleys of the Grand Bazaar. It's one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world, a city within a city. Here, you'll find over 4,000 shops selling everything imaginable. Hand-painted ceramics, intricate carpets that tell stories in their threads, shimmering lanterns that cast a magical glow, and the sweet, sticky delight of Turkish lokum. The sound is a symphony of haggling, laughter, and the clinking of tea glasses. The air is fragrant with exotic spices and strong Turkish coffee. It's an assault on the senses in the most wonderful way possible. Or perhaps you'd prefer the Spice Bazaar, where pyramids of colorful spices, dried fruits, and fragrant herbs create a feast for the eyes and nose. For centuries, this was the final stop for camel caravans traveling the Silk Road. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient merchants bartering over saffron, cinnamon, and pepper. But the stories of Istanbul aren't just found in its grand monuments and bustling markets. They're hidden in the quiet corners, the forgotten side streets. Wander through the colorful neighborhoods of Balat and Fanar, with their charming, ramshackle houses painted in every shade of the rainbow. Here, laundry lines stretch between buildings. Children play soccer in the steep, cobbled streets, and old men sit outside cafes, sipping tea and watching the world go by. These were once the Greek and Jewish quarters, and their history is etched into the very fabric of the buildings. Descend beneath the city streets into the Basilica Cistern, an underground wonder that feels like a submerged palace. This vast subterranean chamber was built by the Byzantines to store water for the great palace. Look closely, and you'll find two column bases carved with the head of Medusa, one upside down, the other on its side relics of an even older pagan past, repurposed for a new empire. Then there's the Bosphorus itself. Taking a ferry along this strait is an essential Istanbul experience. As you glide between two continents, you'll pass by magnificent Ottoman palaces like Dolmabahce and Kragan, which line the shore like strings of pearls. You'll see ancient fortresses, luxurious waterfront mansions known as yalis, and quaint fishing villages. The sea breeze, the panoramic views, the constant dance of water and light, it's a journey that captures the soul of the city. Istanbul is a city that never stops revealing itself. Just when you think you've understood it, you'll turn a corner and discover something new. A hidden Byzantine chapel, a centuries-old hammam, a rooftop cafe with a stunning view, or simply the overwhelming hospitality of its people. It's a city of contrasts, ancient and modern, chaotic and serene, European and Asian. It's a place where you can start your day with a traditional Turkish breakfast, visit a palace that housed generations of sultans, cross a continent for lunch, and end your day watching the sunset paint the sky gold behind a silhouette of minarets and domes. It's a city that has been the capital of three great empires: Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. A city that has been besieged, conquered, rebuilt, and reimagined time and time again. Each layer of its history is still visible, creating a rich, complex, and utterly fascinating metropolis. To walk through Istanbul is to walk through the pages of a history book that is still being written. It's the city and the stories, and it's waiting for you to come discover your own. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to Istanbul. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more adventures. Let me know in the comments which part of Istanbul's history fascinates you the most. See you in the next
reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words you
Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-embarking on an epic journey to a country that is a world in itself, Turkey. Forget what you think you know, because we're about to dive deep into a land where the landscapes change as dramatically as the pages of a history book. This isn't just about beautiful beaches, it's about a geographical masterpiece that will leave you absolutely breathless. So, let's start where most dream vacations begin: the Mediterranean coast. Picture this: hidden coves where the water isn't just blue, it's a brilliant, almost unbelievable turquoise. This is the turquoise coast, or the Turkish Riviera, a stretch of paradise where sheer cliffs plunge into the warm, inviting sea. Imagine sailing from one secluded bay to another, dropping anchor in places like Ludinus with its famous Blue Lagoon, or the sunken city of Kakova, where ancient ruins lie just beneath the surface. It's a world of sun-drenched days, the scent of pine in the air, and the gentle lapping of waves against your boat. The Lycian Way, one of the world's most famous long-distance hiking trails, winds its way along these cliffs, offering jaw-dropping views at every single turn. This is where adventure meets pure relaxation. Now, let's head west and let the breeze guide us to the Aegean coast. This region is different. It's softer, more poetic.
Here, history isn't just in museums. It's literally part of the landscape. Imagine walking through the marble streets of Ephesus, one of the best preserved ancient cities in the world, with the same sunlit winds that blew through the togas of Roman senators. The landscape is a mosaic of silvery green olive groves, rolling hills, and charming stone villages where time seems to slow down. The Aegean is where the past and present dance together. You can explore the ruins of Troy in the morning and then spend the afternoon sipping local wine in a vineyard overlooking the sea. It's a place that feels both ancient and incredibly alive, a testament to the thousands of years of civilization that have flourished on its shores. But Turkey's soul isn't just on its coasts. To truly understand this country, you have to journey inland into the heart of central Anatolia. The lush coastlines give way to vast open steppes that stretch as far as the eye can see, a sea of golden grass under an immense, endless sky. This is the Anatolian Plateau, a region of profound emptiness and staggering beauty. It's here you'll find one of nature's most whimsical creations, Cappadocia.
This isn't just a place, it's a dreamscape. Over millions of years, wind and water have sculpted the soft volcanic rock into surreal formations known as fairy chimneys. And for centuries, people have carved their homes, churches, and entire underground cities into this pliable stone. Waking up at dawn to see hundreds of hot air balloons rising silently over this lunar landscape is a moment that will be etched into your memory forever. It's magical, it's surreal, it's quintessentially Turkish. Let's continue our journey north, towards a completely different climate and a completely different vibe, the Black Sea region. As you approach the coast, the dry steppes give way to rolling hills that soon become towering, emerald green mountains. This region is Turkey's rain-soaked, verdant paradise. The mountains are often wrapped in a mystical mist, creating a moody and atmospheric landscape that feels a world away from the sun-baked Mediterranean. Tea plantations cascade down the hillsides in vibrant green terraces, and dense forests are filled with the sound of rushing waterfalls. This is a land for hikers, for nature lovers, for those who seek solitude in the wild. You can explore high-altitude plateaus, known as yellas, where traditional wooden houses stand against breathtaking backdrops. It feels ancient, untouched, and incredibly lush. The Black Sea coast shows a side of Turkey that many visitors miss, a testament to its incredible ecological diversity. Now, for the grand finale, we travel to the Far East, to Eastern Anatolia. This is Turkey at its most raw, its most rugged, and its most monumental. The landscapes here are epic in scale. This is a region of vast, high altitude, plateaus, deep river gorges and mountains that seem to touch the sky. It's a wild and untamed land that commands respect. And standing sentinel over it all is the legendary Mount Ararat. This massive, snow-capped volcano is not just a mountain. It's a symbol, a place of myth and legend, believed to be the final resting place of Noah's Ark. Its towering peak dominates the horizon, a powerful and humbling sight. Eastern Anatolia is a land of extremes, of harsh winters and beautiful, fleeting summers. It's less traveled, but for those who make the journey, the rewards are immense: a connection to a powerful, primeval landscape that feels like the very edge of the world.
But the surprises don't stop there. Tucked away within these vast regions are geological wonders that defy belief. Have you ever seen a pink lake? Head to Lake Tuz, one of the largest salt lakes in the world. During certain times of the year, algae and minerals conspire to turn its shallow waters a brilliant bubblegum pink. It's like stepping onto another planet. Then there's Pamukkale, the cotton castle. Here, mineral-rich thermal waters have flowed down a hillside for thousands of years, creating a series of gleaming white travertine terraces. These natural pools glow under the sun, creating a surreal, ethereal landscape that has been a spa destination since Roman times. It's a natural wonder that looks completely man-made in its perfection. And let's not forget the volcanic valleys, the hidden canyons, and the countless other natural treasures scattered across the country. From the otherworldly shapes of the Ilar Valley to the dramatic Sacklight Gorge, Turkey is a country where nature has truly let its imagination run wild. Every region tells a different story, paints a different picture, and offers a unique adventure. So, from the turquoise coves of the Mediterranean to the misty mountains of the Black Sea, from the ancient ruins of the Aegean to the epic peaks of the East, Turkey's diverse landscapes are a journey in themselves. It's a country that proves you don't need to cross continents to experience a world of different environments. You just need to explore the incredible, surprising, and endlessly fascinating geography of Turkey. Thanks so much for joining me on this virtual tour. If you've been to Turkey, I'd love to hear about your favorite landscape in the comments below. And if you haven't, I hope this inspired you to add it to your travel list. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you in the next video.
Have you ever wondered what truly makes a culture tick? Not just the sights you see in travel brochures, but the real, living, breathing soul of a nation. Today, we're journeying deep into the heart of Turkey, a land where every stone tells a story. Every meal is a celebration, and every stranger is a potential friend. This isn't just about baklava and beautiful mosques. It's about understanding the spirit that has captivated the world for centuries. So, grab a cup of tea, preferably Turkish. If you have it tanned, let's explore the multifaceted, warm, and profoundly human essence of Turkish culture. Let's start with something you'll feel the moment you arrive: hospitality. In Turkey, hospitality isn't just a polite gesture. It's a sacred duty, a legacy passed down through generations. The Turkish proverb, misafir, amdakunu, dagon, you, translates to a guest, eats not what they expect, but what they find. This beautiful saying captures the essence of Turkish hospitality. It means you are welcomed with whatever the host has, given generously and without expectation. A stranger knocking on a door is treated not as an intruder, but as a tenri, misafiri, a guest from God. You'll be invited in, offered the best seat, and served food and drink before you've even had a chance to properly introduce yourself. It's a powerful, humbling experience that redefines the meaning of welcome. And what's the first thing you'll be offered? Almost certainly, a small, tulip-shaped glass of K or tea. Tea in Turkey is more than a beverage. It's the lifeblood of social interaction. It's the lubricant for business deals, the comfort after a long day, the centerpiece of family gatherings, and the universal symbol of a friendly chat. From the bustling bazaars of Istanbul to the quiet villages of Anatolia, the clinking of tea glasses and the constant refrain of K daha. One more tea is the soundtrack of daily life. The ritual of preparing, serving, and drinking tea together is a simple act that weaves people together, creating bonds of community and friendship that are as strong and warm as the tea itself. This sense of community is woven into the very fabric of Turkish identity. There's an immense pride in being Turkish, a pride rooted in a long, storied history. This isn't an aggressive nationalism, but a deep, quiet confidence in their heritage. From the legendary exploits of their Ottoman ancestors to the modern-day achievements of their artists and scientists, Turks carry their identity with a sense of honor. You'll see it in the way they fly their flag, the passion with which they sing their national anthem, and the reverence they hold for Ataturk, the founder of the modern republic. This collective memory and shared pride create a powerful sense of belonging, a feeling that no matter where you go in the world, you are part of something larger than yourself. Now, let's talk about the soundtrack to this culture, Turkish music. It's an incredible mosaic of sound, a fusion of influences from Central Asia, the Middle East, the Balkans, and the Mediterranean. You might hear the haunting, melancholic melodies of Anatolian folk songs played on a stringed instrument called the saz. These songs, known as TRK, tell tales of love, loss, and the struggles of everyday life, echoing the soul of the rural heartland. Then, you might be swept away by the energetic, upbeat rhythms of a belly-dancing track with its complex percussion and electrifying energy. Or perhaps you'll be moved by the refined, classical music of the Ottoman court, with its intricate scales and sophisticated compositions. From the pop stars topping the charts in Istanbul to the street musician playing a timeless folk tune, music in Turkey is as diverse and dynamic as its people. And what is a culture without its cuisine? To say Turkish food is delicious is a massive understatement. It's a culinary universe shaped by the vast territories of the Ottoman Empire and the countless cultures that have passed through this land. Okay, it's not just about kebabs, though they are certainly spectacular. Imagine starting your day with a kahvaltı, a traditional Turkish breakfast. This isn't a quick bite, it's a feast. A spread of fresh cheeses, black and green olives, honey, jams, clotted cream, known as kaymak, tomatoes, cucumbers, spicy sausage, called sukak, and perfectly prepared eggs, all accompanied by endless cups of tea and freshly baked bread.
For lunch, you might have a hearty lentil soup, followed by a pie, a boat-shaped flatbread filled with cheese or minced meat. And for dinner, the options are endless. From succulent lamb, cooked slowly in a clay pot, to fresh fish grilled by the Aegean Sea, to an incredible array of vegetable dishes cooked in olive oil, known as zeytinyağlılar. Every region has its specialty, every family its secret recipe. Turkish cuisine is a testament to the land's bounty and the people's love for good food and shared meals. But culture isn't just what you eat or hear, it's also what you see. The visual arts in Turkey are breathtakingly beautiful and deeply meaningful. Take calligraphy, for example. In Islamic tradition, writing the word of God is considered one of the highest art forms. The elegant, flowing lines of Arabic script are transformed into stunning works of art, adorning everything from the walls of magnificent mosques to simple household items. It's an art that requires immense discipline, patience, and a deep spiritual connection. Then there's the vibrant, geometric beauty of Turkish carpets and kilums. Each one is a story woven in wool, with patterns and colors that can tell you which tribe made it, what its symbols mean, and the hopes and dreams of the weaver. It's a living tradition, passed down from mother to daughter over centuries.
And you cannot talk about Turkish culture without mentioning its dances. Folk dances, or hawk, or a burst of color, energy, and community spirit. Each region has its own unique style. In the Black Sea region, you have the Horan, a fast-paced dance where people link arms and move with incredible speed and precision, mimicking the shivering of a fish. In the Aegean region, the Zabik is a heroic, slow-motion dance performed by men, symbolizing courage and strength. At weddings and celebrations, you'll see people of all ages joining in the halay, a line dance that snakes around, bringing everyone together in a joyous, unified movement. These dances aren't just performances. They are expressions of a shared identity and a celebration of life itself. So, when we look at all these different threads, the unwavering hospitality, the omnipresent tea, the deep-seated pride, the diverse music, the rich cuisine, the disciplined arts, and the vibrant dances, what is the common element that ties them all together? It is, in a word, belonging. It's the powerful, unshakable sense that you are part of a family, a community, a nation with a rich past and a hopeful future. It's a culture where tradition is not a relic of the past, but a living, breathing force in the present. It's a place where the heart is open, the table is always set, and the kettle is always on. To experience Turkish culture is to be reminded of our shared humanity and the simple, profound joy of connecting with others. It's a lesson in how to live with passion, with pride, and with an open heart. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of Turkish culture. I hope it gave you a new perspective on this incredible country. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. What aspect of Turkish culture fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey to a land that straddles continents. A place where the echoes of ancient empires harmonize with the vibrant hum of a modern metropolis. We're talking about Turkey, a nation that's not just a destination, but a living, breathing storybook. Picture this: gleaming skyscrapers piercing the Istanbul skyline, symbols of a nation hurtling towards the future. This is the Turkey of the 21st century, a country driven by ambition, where cities are expanding at a breathtaking pace. Tech startups are flourishing in innovation hubs,
and cutting-edge industries are making their mark on the global stage. From advanced manufacturing to a booming creative sector, modern Turkey is dynamic, forward-thinking, and full of youthful energy. It's a place where bullet trains connect cities that were once weeks apart by caravan, and where digital connectivity is woven into the very fabric of daily life. This is a nation looking firmly ahead, embracing progress and writing a bold new chapter for itself. But just as you get swept up in this whirlwind of modernity, turn a corner and you'll find yourself stepping back in time. The air changes, filled with the scent of spices and freshly brewed tea. You're in an ancient bazaar, a labyrinth of alleyways that has buzzed with commerce for centuries. Here, the art of the deal is still a conversation, a dance of wits and smiles passed down through generations. Silversmiths hammer intricate designs. Carpet weavers work their magic on looms. And the clinking of tea glasses provides a constant, gentle soundtrack. This is the soul of Turkey, where traditions aren't just preserved in museums. They're lived every single day. And then there are the mosques, structures of breathtaking beauty, their domes and minarets defining the skyline. For centuries, they have been centers of community and faith. Step inside, and the chaos of the city melts away, replaced by a profound sense of peace and reverence. From the majestic Blue Mosque in Istanbul to the countless smaller mosques gracing towns and villages, these sacred spaces remain full. Their call to prayer, a timeless rhythm that punctuates the day. They are architectural marvels, yes, but more importantly, they are the spiritual heart of the nation, a constant reminder of a deep and enduring heritage. This is the central paradox and the ultimate charm of Turkey. This incredible balance between progress and memory. It's a country that looks forward with immense optimism while cherishing a history that has literally shaped continents. Think about the layers of civilization here. Hittites, Phrygians, Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Seljuks, Ottomans. Each one left an indelible mark on this land. You can walk through the stunningly preserved Roman ruins of Ephesus, sail the same turquoise waters as ancient Lycian mariners, or stand in awe before the cave churches of Cappadocia, carved by early Christians seeking refuge. This isn't just history you read about. It's history you can touch, walk through, and feel in your bones. Turkey today is a magnificent mosaic. It's the contrast of the sleek, urban professional sipping a latte in a chic cafe in Izmir, and the farmer tending his olive groves on the Aegean coast, using methods that have unchanged much in 1,000 years. It's the meeting point of Europe and Asia. Not just geographically on the Bosphorus Strait, but culturally, philosophically, and gastronomically. The food alone tells this story. You'll find delicate, palace-inspired dishes from the Ottoman era, hearty, rustic meals from the Anatolian heartland, and fresh, Mediterranean flavors from the coast. Every meal is a journey through geography and time. This nation is a landscape of profound contrasts. You can ski in snow-capped mountains in the morning and swim in the warm Mediterranean in the afternoon. You can explore the lush, green highlands of the Black Sea region, which feel a world away from the sun-baked, almost otherworldly landscapes of the southeast. It's a country where every region has its own distinct identity, its own dialect, its own culinary specialties, and its own unique story to tell. What makes Turkey so unforgettable is that its story is never finished. Every generation adds a new layer, a new chapter. It's a witness to humanity's greatest transformations, from the dawn of agriculture in places like Göbeklitepe to the rise and fall of global empires, and now
to its role as a key player in our interconnected modern world. So, when we talk about Turkey, we're not just talking about a nation on a map. We're talking about a legacy, a bridge between worlds, a continuous journey through time. It is a place that challenges your perceptions and rewards your curiosity in ways you can't even imagine. It's ancient, it's futuristic, and it's happening right now. Its journey, like its geography and its history, continues to connect us all. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual trip to Turkey. If you've ever been, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. And if you haven't, I hope this has inspired you to add it to your list. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams